Good morning. My name is Srinivasan. I have 40 years of experience in business. Based on this experience, I wanted to today share the quick and easy ways to collect your outstanding. First thing that we are saying is move swiftly. When I'm saying move swiftly is, we may be under the impression that let the lockdown be lifted, let's wait for a week or two, let the customer settle down, then we ask for the payment. I'm saying don't do that. Ask for the payment today. We know the corona situation, we know the problems of the customers, but still you ask for the payment. Chances are that you will not get paid immediately. The customer will still pay you only after the lockdown is lifted, but you will be on his priority list. Don't be shy. Generally, we go to a customer, we start asking how's your family, how's your business, economic situation, political situation, now the corona situation, and then we slowly ask for the payment. When you have so much of hesitation, the customer thinks that probably this person is hesitating to ask for payment. So there's no urgency. So he can wait. I am saying don't be shy. It's your payment that you have to receive, so better ask for the payment. And we're saying be direct. You've gone there for payment collection. The customer also knows that the very purpose for which you're calling or you're coming is only for payment collection. Ask for it directly. Right? Build in some amount of urgency. Keep talking. This is the best time where you'll have to build up a relationship. Now, you may be having 100 customers who have to give you payment. Chances are that you have not been speaking to them all these years. But now, pick up the phone, speak to each and every one of them. Build relationship now. Why am I saying build relationship is nobody wants to antagonize a friend. If you have a very friendly terms, chances of you getting paid is better. Get your priorities right. I'm saying, suppose you have to receive 50 lakhs from the market. There are 4 parties who have to give you more than 2 lakhs each. There are 5 parties who have to give you 1.5 lakhs each. And there are about 8 to 10 parties who have to give you more than a lakh. Start from the customers who have to pay you 2 lakhs. Then move to 1.5 lakhs, move to 1 lakh. These customers form a major chunk of your this thing. But today the challenge is, first is the amount of money that you collect and the fastest pace at which you collect. So you need a larger amount, so focus on larger amount, for larger outstandings. Next is, there are people who have to pay you only for the last bill. It is 30 days, more than 30 days. There are certain outstanding which is more than 120 days. Start off with the 30 days. Because chances of you getting the payment is better. There is no litigation, there is no issue here, so he would make the payment immediately. But wherever it is more than 120 days, there must be some issue. Maybe because of the customer, maybe because of us. And that amount you are not going to receive immediately, that can wait a little more time. Prioritize your collection and move accordingly. Know when to back off. In today's situation, whenever we see the outstanding statement, our blood pressure goes up. There's a fear, will we receive all this money? What will happen if I don't receive this money? There's some kind of a fear. Now in that kind of process, you're getting tensed. And when you talk to the customer, you're determined, you have that fear, somewhere you express that kind of fear. You're emotionally upset. Chances are the customer is not giving you a proper response. Maybe he's, pretty casual about it. And you get tensed. In the process, maybe you'll have an argument with him. You might use certain words which could have been avoided. And once you pick up a fight with him, it's difficult for you to collect the money. Now, if you feel that you're getting tense, emotionally upset, it's better that you back off. Send your salesman, send your manager. Even if he picks up a quarrel, you can go and patch up. But if you pick up a quarrel, then it's difficult for you to collect the payment. Legwork pays off. In today's situation, it is not that you make one call or go there once and he's going to make you payment. You'll have to keep calling him 4 or 5 times. Go there 4 or 5 times, only then you will get your payment. Now, suppose you're going to a customer and he tells you, come on next Wednesday and I'll give you the payment. You go there on Wednesday. He tells you, come on Friday. So he said, "TK, 2 days, you're going there on Friday." He tells you, "Not today, come tomorrow, I'll give you the payment." Next day morning, you land up. He says, "Not in the morning, you come in the evening, I'll give you the payment." Now you're getting tensed. Now you're saying, "Boss, how many times do I need to come? You told me Wednesday, you told me Friday, now you told me Saturday, now morning, now evening. Do you have an intention of paying or you don't want to pay?" Make it very clear. We need to remember one thing. If the time is getting reduced from a week to 2 days to 1 day to morning to evening, that means he is afraid of you. He is not able to face you. Or he is making real efforts to give you a payment. Here the payment would come. It's only a matter of time. Suppose on the contrary, he says, when you go there, he says, "Come next week." Then you're saying, "Can I come on Monday or Tuesday?" He says, "No, come on Friday or Saturday." You're going there on Friday. He says, "Not now, it will take at least another 2 weeks." This means this person is very casual. He is not afraid of you. Here, he has no intention of paying. Here, you will have to instill the fear of God in him. Here, you need to be tough with him. Only then your payment will come. Look at COD option. When I'm saying COD option is, there's a customer who has to pay you 50,000 rupees. And you know his money is stuck. You're not going to get that payment immediately. Now negotiate with the customer and say, "Okay, this 50,000 rupees, you're going to pay me after 15 days, after 1 month, no problem, pay it. But continue the business. You give me 10,000 rupees, I'll give you 10,000 rupees material. Keep continuing the business, keep rotating." Now, if your margins are good, and if he continues to do business, probably you will recover part of your amount. Maybe, the future profits, now you can account it as something part of it to the outstanding. Now here, there's only one thing that you need to be careful. Sometimes these customers rotate it twice. Once or twice they give you the payment and do the business. Third time he will tell you, "Send the material, I'll make the payment tomorrow." Now don't agree for this. Why? Because now here in this case the 50,000 will become 60,000. And once it increases, it's difficult for you to collect. Our objective of continuing business with him is to reduce our outstanding. So don't agree for this. Don't show desperation. When I'm saying don't show desperation is, generally we have a tendency of going to a customer and start telling him, sharing our problems with him. Now you go there and then you start telling him, "My market outstanding is around 2 crores. My payments are not forthcoming. If this continues, then probably I'll have to close the business. He owes you 2 lakhs. Now he starts thinking, now I pay him this 2 lakhs and if he closes the business, may not be because of me, but then he has to receive money from the market, and if he closes, then I'll have to find a new supplier. To new supplier, he's not going to give me credit unless I do 2-3 transactions, which means I will have to pay him this 2 lakhs, plus also get prepared for an additional 2 lakhs for the new supplier. The moment this thought comes to him, he will hold his payment. He'll say, "It's better that I groom the new supplier rather than, looking at this person." Now, you don't show your desperation. You've gone there to collect your payment, you just only talk about your payment. Stick to business. When we are saying stick to business is, don't go there and ask him, "How are you? How's the business? Because of Corona, what are the problems that you're facing?" The moment you start talking to him about the problems of Corona, the guy is going to start crying. And then if he starts crying, it's difficult for you to ask for the payment. So my suggestion is, you've gone there for outstanding collection, you ask only for the outstanding, stick only to your business. Don't even ask him how is he. Just stick on to your business. Don't spread the word on the street. It's possible that some related supplier will contact you. For example, you're in the housekeeping business and there's a plastic bag manufacturer who calls you up and asks a reference about this party. Now you tell him that this party is bad, his payments are pretty delayed. Now he becomes careful, he will not supply. Chances are that if he is immature, he will go and tell him that we checked up the reference and they told me that you're not so good in payments. Now he was thinking of giving you a payment and now he will decide, this guy has been going around and telling everyone bad about me, so let me stop his payment. On the contrary, you tell the manufacturer, as far as we are concerned, he is good. Now chances are that he will supply. He might even supply on credit. And when he supplies on credit, there is some kind of a rotation that's happening. With that, chances are that you will get your money. And if that supplier goes and tells him that, we checked the reference and so gave me a good reference about you, he will feel guilty. He will feel that I've been delaying the payment, but still he's giving me a good opinion. He's giving a good opinion about me. So let's better that I make this payment. Now, we just thought these are certain insights I wanted to share with you. We hope this video was useful to you. If you've got any new insights from this video, please do circulate it. Thank you.